Hey guys, it's Shadow Gamer again, bringing you another Diablo beginner's build video. Today it's going to be the Witch Doctor. I'll be showing y'all a pretty decent beginner's build for the new season coming out to show you how to be a little bit better at getting started while you don't have anything. So for your first skill, you're going to want to have Haunt. Basically what this is going to do is going to allow you to command the spirit to haunt an enemy until it dies, and then it's going to find another victim to haunt until that enemy dies. You're going to have resentful spirits, so that way you're releasing two spirits at the same time, so that way you're dealing more damage because they're going to be doing damage at the same time that they're haunting. And it's a little costly, but it's not too bad. It's a pretty good damage thing because you're not going to be really in the fights, so this allows you to have a little bit of distance from the enemy while also attacking them. Your second skill you're going to want to have is Acid Cloud. This is a skill that allows you to pour acid down on a group of enemies and leave a pool of poison. And you're going to want to have the Acid Rain Ruin because it's going to increase the effect of the Acid Cloud. So it'll be able to affect more. It's a really good. It's a little more costly than the first one, but you're gonna have to learn to use it wisely because if you don't, you're gonna be using up all your mana, and you don't want to do that. Other than that, it's a really good powerhouse skill. Your third skill you're going to want to have is Soul Harvest. What this does is it allows you to feast on the life force of enemies to increase your intelligence for a few seconds. And you're going to want to have the Vengeful Spirit Ruin because this will allow you to also deal damage at the same time. Because if you're not doing damage to them, your intelligence ain't really increasing for crap. I mean, you're increasing it for 30 seconds and then it's going away, and then you're going to have to redo it all over again. So there's really no point at that point. You want to also be doing damage at the same time. For your fourth skill, you're going to want to have Spirit Walk. This is basically like the teleport skill for the wizard. It basically allows you to leave your physical body, enter the spirit realm to move faster, and you're going to want to have Severance because then it's going to increase your movement speed even more. The other good thing is that its cooldown doesn't start until after its effects expire, so it's kind of a pro-con situation, 50-50. It's both good and bad depending on how you build it. I like it. It's really good. I mean, it makes you faster, it makes you be able to clear maps a lot quicker. So it's a little bit better than slowly moving through maps. For your next skill, you're going to want to have Summon Zombie Dogs. This allows you to summon a pack of 4 zombie dogs to fight by your side. You're also going to want to have Burning Dog Ruin attached to it, so but they're also burning nearby enemies because they're going to be your main attackers because you're not going to be in the fight. So you want to be able to make sure they're doing a lot more damage. So that's actually a really good thing to have. For your final skill, you're going to have Gargantuan. This allows you to summon a Gargantuan zombie to fight for you. This is like the zombie dogs. You summon an ally. You're going to want to have the Humongoid ability ruin attached to it, so that way the Gargantuan gains the cleave ability, so that way he can attack multiple enemies at the same time, so that way he can take out bigger groups, because once again you're not going to be in the fight, so you want to be able to take out as many enemies as you can before they crowd up on you and wreck you in the face. So this is a really good thing to have. Its cooldown is a little pricey, but Summon Dogs and Gargantuan don't cost any mana to do it, so you don't have to worry about your mana being used to summon them. So these are two really good things to build up an army for your character, so I do recommend having them at first. Now for your passive skills, the first one you're going to have is Spirit Vessel. This allows you to, whenever you receive fatal damage, like whenever you die, you go into the spirit realm for 2 seconds and heal for 50% of your maximum life. The only con to it is that it only is allowed to be done once every minute. So after you do it, you have to wait a full minute before you can do it again. So if you get wrecked in the face right after you do it, you're not going to go back in and heal 50% again. So don't think it's going to stack on top of itself. So there is a little bit of a cooldown, but it's good. Fetish Psychopaths is the second passive skill you're going to want to have. Basically, whenever you hit enemies with your spells, you have a 15% chance to summon a dagger-wielding fetish to fight by your side for 60 seconds, basically summoning another ally to do more damage for you while you're not in the fight. So that's really good. So basically your character's going to be summoning an army like the Necromancer. Force Loyalty is the next ability you're going to want to have, because whenever you have it, while you have any of these allies summoned, your movement speed is increased by 15%, and if they're not in battle, it gets increased by 30%. So you're going to be moving through maps even faster, even if you're not using the Spirit Walk ability. So that's really good for getting through maps without getting killed. So, like I said, you want to be able to move through maps very, very fast. So that way you can get to wherever it is you need to go. For the next skill, you're going to want to have Grave Injustice. Basically what this does is it allows you to gain 1% of your maximum life and mana and reduce the cooldown of all of your skills by 1 second whenever an enemy dies within 20 yards of you. And the range of this can be extended by items that increase your gold pickup radius. So at first you're going to probably want to stick a little close to your pack of dogs, the gargantuan, and the fetish. You want to stick close to them. But after a while, you'll start getting gold pickup radius increase items at first, and that'll help out with this skill a lot. Like always, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you want to see any other builds, I got more builds coming on the way. If you see anything you like or you dislike, leave a comment in the comment section or message me anytime. I'm always open ears to any ideas that y'all have. I'm going to be putting gameplay in this video as well in just a second, but just don't forget to subscribe. Again, guys, thanks for all the support. Hope y'all enjoy.
My curse upon you! Death comes. I strike at your heart.
The Rift God has arrived.